Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's been a minute since I made a video, but I wanted to get on here and just do a quick little recap of the first road trip that we've taken in our Slingshot. So yeah, we went on vacation, and I'm gonna make some more videos of clips and all that stuff of our trip, but this is just kind of a little recap of what we did. Our trip ended up being 8 states, almost 3,500 miles, 34 and some change, and all that. But we went from Indiana to Durango, Colorado. So we took off from here, and we made it like 3 days. We turned it into 3 days going to Durango. So we left here, spent the night over in, I think, in Kansas City. We made a few stops on the way, stopped by a couple dealerships and stuff like that. We spent the night in Kansas City, then went on in and spent the night in a little town in Colorado. And then Monday we went on into Durango. So in Durango, we went to, did the $1 Million Highway, seen all the sights and all that, and we did take advantage of the hot springs in Durango. Went to Silverton, Ouray, did Box Canyon Falls, just spent time there, enjoyed the town, checked it all out, seen all the history of it and all this. And then our next stop was going to be Four Corners. We was going to go from Durango to Four Corners, and then we was going to go spend the night in Roswell, New Mexico. Well, Mother Nature changed that trip for us. So weather was moving in, so we decided not to go to Four Corners. Well, with all the wildfires that was in New Mexico, they had evacuated everybody to Roswell, New Mexico. So we called the hotel. They had 8,000 people show up in Roswell, New Mexico. So we gave up our hotel room so a family would have a place to stay instead of sleeping in their car or whatever. So we did not go to Roswell. We did go through New Mexico. Like I said, the storm's coming through. So we actually took a long way, scenic way around through New Mexico. We stopped in, it was actually Las Vegas, New Mexico. And I mean, weather's beautiful. I mean, all that, and we're leaving, get out of there, and we hear later on that Las Vegas, New Mexico had flash floods. So this storm was right behind us. So beautiful drive across New Mexico into Texas. We ended up spending the night in, I think it was Amarillo, Texas, or somewhere like that. And spent the night there. And then we went on into Oklahoma, where I already made a scheduled service to get this done on the Slingshot because we was going to be pushing our 5,000 miles. So found a place. It's called Shawnee Motorsports. It's right there in basically Oklahoma City. It's actually a little town called Shawnee. The place, that Shawnee Motorsports, that place is awesome. I wish that dealership was here because those guys are awesome. So anyways, we went in, had the 5,000 mile service done, spent a few days there, and then we took the scenic way to Eureka Springs, Arkansas. So we just took back roads here and there. Went up the Pigtail. Actually, driving up the Pigtail, we seen a bear and this little cub. So if you keep following along or whatever, hopefully I can get this little clip of the bear and the cub in the little clips. And then we stayed in Eureka, Arkansas, or Eureka Springs, Arkansas, at the Crescent Hotel for a few days. Well, trip was good. Like I said, we had to do a little diverting here, changing plans here. But when we got to Eureka Springs, things got kind of interesting because that Tuesday night, we got phone calls from our friends, our family, our neighbors, and I'm thankful for all these people that's watched over our places and checked it out and everything, but there was bad storms that came through home. Had 80-mile-an-hour winds. My neighbor's house got a tree on its roof. The neighbor across the street had trees down in their backyard. Luckily, it didn't hit their house. Luckily, the neighbor next door, the trees didn't break through the roof or anything. Our house was okay. My father-in-law's house, which is right around the corner from us, had trees on it. Thank God that the tree did not go through the house. It just leaned, it just got up against the house and smashed the gutter. So no holes, no damage to the roof and everything. We're very thankful for that. But when you're 600 miles away, you kind of feel helpless. You can't do anything. So we kind of cut our trip short and busted butt to get back home. But anyways, back to the Slingshot and the first road trip. The Slingshot, performance-wise, no problems. The only problem I have with it is ours is an auto drive. If you're on, you got it in drive, and you're on the interstate with the cruise control set, you hit a little hill or it slows down, it wants to downshift, speed up. A lot of times it downshifted twice. Speed limit out there, we didn't run a lot of interstate, but there's a couple times we had to. Speed limit was 75 miles an hour. So this thing would be going along, you hit a little grade, it would drop down. Well, this thing would drop like 2 gears, rev up, bam, it would go back to 75 miles an hour, and then it goes to shift because it shifts so slow because it's the auto drive, drop down to 71, and then bam, it would downshift again. It just drove you nuts. But I figured out if you put it in manual mode, it won't downshift. It will pull through that. It will just go and pull through it. So if you're out and you have that issue, try putting it in manual mode and you'll see a big difference. But like I said, the machine performed flawless. One thing I don't like about this machine, this thing is terrible in the rain. My God, this is the worst thing I've driven in the rain. I would much rather be on 2 wheels in the rainstorm than drive this Slingshot. It's set so low. So if you're on a 4-lane and you know how people drive in the rain, they don't give a shit. They're driving, 80 miles an hour or whatever. They come past you, you set so low, spray from that thing just blows right in on you. It's terrible. The little gap between the roof and the windshield, you might as well just be standing there with a garden hose and spraying water in on you. Like I said, this is the worst machine I have ever driven in the rain. I don't know what to do about it because there is no way I will put a full windshield on this thing. If I put a full windshield on this, I'll drive my car. The whole idea was for this, since I can't ride 2 wheels anymore, was to still be in the air and get the wind in my face. That was the whole idea of this machine. This machine works for us because my wife can drive it. So when I have issues, if you watch my videos in the past and everything, I got issues with my feet. So if I have problems, my feet start hurting or whatever, she can jump over in the driver's seat and she can drive and I can sit over and relax. So we can take trips now. And this, honestly, this is more comfortable to set in on long hauls than the motorcycle was. I love my 2 wheels. I love my motorcycles. I love my Harley, but I can't do it. I can't do it no more. So like I said, this machine works for us. It performed, performance-wise, you couldn't ask anything better. We averaged around 30 miles to a gallon. Not super great, considering on our tour bike that I set up and everything, we was getting about 41 miles to a gallon. But I'll take it. 30 miles to a gallon is not bad. But Like I said, the machine performed flawless. I just wanted to get on here and do a little recap of our 8-state trip that we took and let you know how the machine did and all that. But keep checking back, because I am going to make some more videos of us on a trip. But I will tell you this, I had a lot of technical difficulty. Polaris ride command, I don't like it. It was terrible. It didn't work. Or I just don't know how to use it. But it let us down. Google Maps let me down. Every time I would put in Google Maps and put a destination where we wanted to go and pick the route, we'd take off on that route, and then all of a sudden it would just change the route and go back to a different route and want to put us back on the interstate, even though I have put in there avoid highways. And it just didn't want to do nothing. Everything I did, it just didn't want to work. So I also have problems with my cameras. I had a camera mounted on the rope bar there on the side, and I had issues with it. I don't know if it's the heat or what. My GoPro had issues. Of course, my batteries for my GoPro are terrible, I guess. But just all kinds of technical difficulties. And it just got to the point to where it's like, you know what? Instead of trying to film all this and all that, because you're just getting aggravated and trying to film something, and it's like, just stop it and enjoy it. So that's why I'm kind of on the fence about these video blogs. I can deal with little camera issues or whatever out here doing installs and stuff like that. I can deal with that. But when you're out trying to do a video blog and you're having all these issues, and it just really kind of takes away from your time off and enjoying the scenery and the time and all that, because you're trying to figure all this out. So the video blog thing may not be for me. I don't know. But anyways, I tried to do as much as I could on the videos and all that. And like I said, I'm going to put some clips together and try to show you all the beautiful things we saw while we was out there. So keep checking back. Hit the like, subscribe if you want to. That's all cool. Like I said, I don't know if I'm going to keep doing this. I enjoy it, but I don't know if I want to keep doing it. So, but keep checking back and do your thing, and I'll keep trying to make videos and doing stuff like that. I do have the bio bike still I got to get rid of. I got to get that for sale. I got the bobber. I'm hoping to make videos on it, finishing it out. So like I said, those videos are not so bad. I can just set up a camera and just show you what I'm doing. But anyways, guys, take it easy. Check out the clips to come along of our trip. I'm hoping you get out there and take trips and enjoy this country and see part of it like we have. I mean, I'd love to go out west more. It just takes so much time and money and things I don't have. So, but I am always looking for some good short trips. So if you got any suggestions, like I said, we're in Indiana. We've pretty much been all over Tennessee and Michigan and this and that. But if you got any good short trips or whatever that we haven't seen, put them down in the comments, man, because like I said, I'm always looking for a good little trip and all that. Till next time, y'all take it easy.